Alhamdulillah, tourists have recently been flooding into Afghanistan, including many YouTubers showcasing the true beauty of our homeland. I've personally watched hundreds of these videos and saved the very best moments just for you. So without further ado, let's go and react to some of the best tourist moments in Afghanistan. Begin with the first guy.
They're
all Afghani?
They're all from Afghanistan. Yeah.
Wow. You're Afghanistan?
Yeah.
What? Yo, this is Inception. There's 4 different looking dudes, 5 with you. Wow, this is so multicultural.
That's super diverse. I mean, we do have a bunch of ethnicities and a bunch of...
No, now he's trying to give it back. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Wow. They get in fights over who can be the kindest. You know, they're shoving cash. It's like, no, you take my cash. No, take your cash back. And it ends up being a fight because they want to be kind to one another. What a great, great culture. Look at these fools. Very good. Wow.
We don't let people pay for anything. Of course, it all starts with Islam. You know, you get good rewards. It's a good thing. But it's always been a way of life for us. Hospitality, the Afghan identity is to care for your guests.
Salam.
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 Salam. Salam Arabi.
How much these slippers cost?
Allahu Akbar.
You're witnessing Taliban bullying local street sellers right now. Look at that. Abuse of power. They're friendly. They're friendly playing around.
He had to give the disclaimer that they were playing around and they're friendly.
Is at least this particular hotel that we're at. It's gonna sound insane, but it feels very safe with the Taliban around. I think you can't really drive more than...
He said it, not me. Thank you. Actually showing the true side. The other day I was watching this YouTuber that was pretty much worse than CNN. Showing the worst of the worst, faking stories. But you don't know the reality until you actually go and see with your own eyes.
Always been fascinated by Afghanistan ever since in college. I read a book about it. You know, unfortunately, it's a place that's kind of been at war for... And because of that, it's a little bit of a time warp, I expect, going back there. I think it's like exclusively mom and pop shops, exclusively pay with cash. It's like a very traditional society with incredible nature and culture, and it just seems like such a great place to visit.
Some may think that the fact that Afghanistan is kind of like a time warp, you feel like you're back 1,000 years is a bad thing. I think it's an amazing thing. It's the simplest way of life.
Strangely makes me very excited for what tourism is going to look like in Afghanistan very, very soon. When people start realizing like this is a day trip and you can do everything in Kabul and the markets and all of the different kinds of markets.
Yeah.
Then day trip out, the mountain range that we pass through.
It absolutely is. Everyone, I mean, there's like a few hundred people watching this, but everyone watching this, visit. If you're an American, visit. What's a better country? A country that abides by Islamic laws, by religious laws, by God's laws, or a country that lets people do drag shows and all these other type of things?
On the country, but along the way, there are not so subtle reminders from 50 years of war.
And I like how it's purposely placed in different locations just as a reminder, because they can easily remove the tank. They don't.
I think this might be one of the world's, if not the world's most interesting country, just because of how isolated it is. That's why it's such a misunderstood part of the world.
And guess what my whole purpose on YouTube is? To show the misunderstood side.
Afghanistan. There is not a single country in this world that I think about more often than this one, and I mean it. Look at the walls in my office. They're filled with memories from Afghanistan. The truth is that I fell madly in love with Afghan culture since my first steps on its soil back in 2018.
This food was some of the best I've ever had in my life. When I tell you, pure organic, no chemicals, tastes absolutely insane. If there's one thing I miss most from Afghanistan, it's the sitting down, like a band of brothers, and eating fresh yogurt, rice, and chicken with my hands.
I genuinely believe Afghan cuisine is on its way to be like top 3 in the world, even for Americans, for foreigners. It's just a matter of them finding out about it, because like he just said, no chemicals, no processed food, none of that. It's just pure, authentic food.
My friend came here not too long ago and he was telling me Afghanistan has the best landscapes out of anywhere he's seen in the world.
It's honestly really up there. So beautiful. This whole
You'll find I'm always going to use references from my own video, my beautiful channel right here. The YouTuber just mentioned beautiful scenery, one of the best in the world, because you have mountains, the lakes, it looks like different countries, but no, just one country, different sceneries.
Afghanistan #1
Inshallah.
He says it's our desire, it's our deep desire that a guy like you becomes a Muslim, and he shows it to the whole world that Afghanistan is the safest country in the whole world.
It is our deep desire. Yes, for right now, we should call out to other YouTubers to showcase the true side of Afghanistan, but why don't we step up? Why don't we try to be something, have a voice, have an impact? Our own people are very talented, and it's very achievable for us to become popular. Call on the whole world.
bro, it's okay, it's okay. I'm trying to pay, you won't let me pay. It's okay. شكرا. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. كيف حالك يا
الحمد لله كل شيء تمام من فلسطين صح شاي
From one hospitable guy to another hospitable guy.
Is it spicy? Yeah, too spicy.
Oh. Wow.
I love spicy. The food here is way better than the food in everywhere.
Perspective.
yeah
Because here, your perspective of Afghanistan is
What media shows you?
kind of old, rundown buildings, dirt, caves, rocks. That's what we think of, at least in Western media, United States. That's what we've been shown. I have never seen any image of Afghanistan at all that represents this.
Wow. And that is it. I think I do have to make a part 2 for this. There's a lot more videos to go through and we cannot cover it in this video. And yes, another thing you may have noticed is I am sick. Great things coming soon. Great things. That's what Sefi is destined for, inshallah. خدا نگهدار همه‌تان تا ویدیوی بعد.